What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live, poolside, at the crib on a Friday. Top of the morning to y'all. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, run the security teams up, man. Get the like button pushed. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the moderators and the members and the subscribers and all y'all, man, on a Friday. Double tap the screen, run the likes up, tip your bartender. Well, due to the fact it's Friday, man, and it's a nice relaxing day out here, man, thought I'd come in and talk about what I was going to talk about last night, but I figured I'll go ahead and talk about it today. As you can see, Deion Sanders, bruh. Deion Sanders, the greatest cover corner in the history of the game, is a real big fan of the Raiders, man. He always has been. I've tried to tell a lot of fans that. I've tried to tell, especially the Dallas Cowboy fans and the Niner fans, they just couldn't believe that Prime himself, Prime Time, wanted to be a Raider, bro. He wanted to be a Raider very, very, very badly, bro. But they didn't believe me, man. They didn't believe me when I said that. Why would Deion want to play for y'all? Well, you know what, man? It's a funny thing now that we have so much access to, to these people that are high-ranking members of the National Football League hierarchy and legends, and, that we can actually hear from them directly whenever we want, because we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have, smartphones in our hands, even though a lot of people who have smartphones don't understand you have to actually use a smartphone to be smart. You're just walking around with a phone just for looks. But I told people way back in the days that Deion Sanders, one of his dreams was to play for Al Davis, man. That was a dream of his. And people didn't want to believe that because we're the Raiders. But you got to understand, Deion is from my era. Deion is from my age group. So when he was growing up, I was growing up. So when the Raiders were, putting foot to ass, he was seeing the Raiders putting foot to ass. When the Raiders was the top team in the world, he seen that. He knew what it was, bro. They had TVs down in Florida, bro. Down in South Florida. Down there in Fort Myers, Florida. They had the Miami Dolphins that they were losing to us, man, in the sea of hands. Now, Deion knew what it was, bro. Just because you didn't know what it was, or your ass was born after, you were too young to understand. Prime always wanted to play for the Raiders, bro, and it almost happened. It almost happened in 2002. The season before we made the Super Bowl, Deion Sanders had retired because he had turf toe. He had toe injuries, and now we understand why he had toe injuries now that he's had some toes amputated. But with that being said, he was going to come out of retirement because he had already had a handshake deal in place with the old man, Al Davis. He already had the deal in place, bro. He already had it in place where he was going to come to Oakland and he was going to play bookends with Charles Woodson on this side and him on that side. It was about to be, if that would have happened, it wouldn't have mattered if Rich Gannon threw 10 picks. We would have won that Super Bowl against John Gruden and them, okay? But a team in our division by the name of the San Diego Chargers came in and straight cock blocked our situation, man. Let's run these likes up, man. Okay. All right. Straight grabbed him off of waivers, man. They said, if you're going to come back, you're going to play for us. You're not playing for the Raiders. Okay. And guess what? He went back to retirement. He's like, well, man, if I can't play for Al and the Raiders, I'm not playing, period. Okay. All right. I'm not playing at all. So he retired. And then maybe about 3 years later, he came and played with the Ravens. When he came back when he was 37, came back and played for the Ravens with Ed Reed and those guys. But he would have been a Raider, dog. And he said, can you imagine Prime in that silver and black? When he was on the NFL Network, he's like, man, can you imagine me in that? Because we all know we got the most iconic uniforms, the most iconic uniforms in pro football. We don't change our logo. We don't change our colors. How many times have the Raiders changed their colors, bro? Okay. The only time it is when Al came and he changed it from that damn red, from that gold and black that looked like the Steelers, because we were actually using the University of the Pacific's uniforms because we didn't have our own, and that's their colors, and changed it to silver and black. We've never changed our uniforms. We've never had a crazy alternate jersey. We've never changed our stuff where it didn't look like us, bro. We stayed consistent. So Prime wanted that. He wanted to play for us, and he just mentioned the day before yesterday, he just mentioned that Al Davis was the only owner that he felt compelled to go across the field and shake that man's hand. He said Al was fly. He knew how to dress. He said Al was like a rock star. And he said he used to, every time he would go across there and talk to Mr. Davis and shake his hand and all of that, man, because Prime understood showmanship. He understood that. Okay? So he definitely has respect for our team. Definitely wanted to play. Now, he also said that he would be very happy. He would like the fact if either Shedeur or Shiloh, his sons, to play for the Raiders. He just said that either today or yesterday. I think it was today. Okay? He gave nothing but props. He said, I'd like that. Quote unquote. What do you think about your sons playing in Las Vegas? He says, I like that. He goes, I don't like the gambling. I'm not a gambler. I don't like all of that. But I like it. He said, I walked around the stadium because obviously they're in Vegas. I walked around the stadium. I'm getting ready to meet the president. Okay, Sandra Douglas Morgan, getting ready to meet her today. They have a great coach in Antonio Pierce. They're on the right track with the right program. This, that, and the third. And he's like, man, I don't want them to have to lose to be in a position. I don't want them to have to lose to be in a position to draft Shedeur. I don't want them to lose enough games where that happens. But if it was a way for it to happen, I would definitely love for it to happen. So there you go again, man. That's 2 times that he definitely gave up props to the Raiders. He's definitely said a lot about Antonio Pearson, said a lot about the president. He didn't say nothing about the general manager. He didn't say nothing about the GM. He said nothing about the GM. Okay? Not a word. All right? He mentioned the president and he mentioned the coach. Okay? And he said he would definitely like that if that happened. He said Antonio Pierce is the man who's gotten this team the way they need to have it. And it just feels good to know that there's players that everybody knows that was the GOAT of their in this league and of their position to talk so highly about us, bruh. But he didn't talk highly about us when Josh McDaniels was there. I wonder why. So we could talk about that. All right. And then I also wanted to bring up the fact that before I start reading your questions, like I said, your boys poolside. Yeah, there was some shooby doobies out here. There's still one out here. Okay, but she tried to walk by here, but hey, I'm busy. Davante Adams. Davante Adams has been definitely speaking about the quarterback situation even more than he had over the last few days. And he made it clear that the only reason why he came back to the Raiders is because there was a change made at quarterback by Antonio Pierce, and that Jimmy Garoppolo, he liked him as a person, but when the bullets start flying, he needs somebody that's going to get him the ball, quote unquote. So if Jimmy Garoppolo would have still been the quarterback, Davante would have not be with the Raiders. He made it clear, bro. So once again, man, like I said, I told you guys from day one, Garoppolo was trash. I told you he was garbage. I told you this guy could not throw past 30 yards, and it wasn't better than DC. And you guys told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Well, Davante Adams said the only reason why he's on the team is that Garoppolo's not throwing me the football. He said that was going to be it. I wasn't going to play no more for the Raiders if this guy was at quarterback, even though I liked him as a person. But as a quarterback, didn't like him. Okay? Told you guys that guy was trash. Told you, I tried to warn you guys. Keep Carr, bro. Okay? Keep Carr. Build a quarterback up. Get AOC ready. Do what you needed to do. But no, you guys allowed some Patriots and some Boston Tea Party baked bean boys to come in here and tell you what needed to happen. So, and man, can't help you with your wrong decisions when it comes to this. All right, but Davante Adams made it clear if porn star Jimmy was spinning the football, he wouldn't be on the team. Okay, just that simple. And he's by far our best offensive player. All right, let's understand that. All right, a lot of people I think would still be with the team. I really think that if DC was still a quarterback, I think Josh Jacobs would still be with us. But that's just that's just my opinion. But then again, it's my channel. My opinion counts. But at the end of the day, man, it just goes to show you, man, that the fact of leadership and who's a leader, it has a lot to do with why people want to come and play for you. It's a players' league, even more than ever. Matter of fact, it's just all these teams are players' leagues at this point. There's no more dictatorships coming along where people are just bossing folks around, telling people what to do, barking and doing this, that, and the third. That's not going to work anymore. Now it's a matter of, are you a coach that is going to understand how things are in regards to possibly having a player personnel, understanding that, we're here because we're a team and not because you're telling me what to do. All right. So that's where we're at with it, man. Like I said, I wanted to definitely come in, make it crystal clear that Deion Sanders definitely wanted to play for the Raiders. That was a dream of his. It didn't happen because the Chargers blocked that situation because they didn't want to deal with us with two first ballot Hall of Fame cornerbacks. They didn't want to deal with that. Okay, so they didn't. Forced him back into retirement. And secondly, with Davante Adams, making it clear that the quarterback decision was absolutely critical when it came back to find out whether or not he was going to line up for us this year. Okay, and I expect him to have a great season. Okay, all right, man. Let me see what you guys are talking about real quick, man. Like I said before, your boys poolside, we chilling out here, relaxing, and that's just what it is. Okay, let's see what's going on. Booty Bang was happening out there, man. Brian Rodriguez, salute, man. What's going on, B-Rod? We chilling, baby. He wanted to play in the playoffs back in the day. Yeah, man, he wanted to play in the playoffs back in the day, man, but he wanted to play for Al. And he always had, every time that he played, whether he was with the Falcons, whether he was with the, even when he was with the 49ers, when he got a chance to see Al or actually in all pro with the Pro Bowl or any of that, he said he would always run. He didn't feel like he needed to go talk to nobody else. He ran across the field, shook that man's hand, talked to Al, talked football, and he had a deal in place, bro. He was coming, bro. He was coming. It was gonna happen. All right, and that close, bro. That close. Okay. Booty Bang Shack, how different would our team would have been if Deion played for us? Oh, it would have been barbecue chicken. We would have won the Super Bowl in 2002, easily. Okay, you got Prime on one side, you got Woodson on another side. You had Darryl Russell down there. I mean, we didn't have what you guys would recognize, but we had Darryl Russell down there. We had Richard Seymour. Man, we had some beasts down there, dog. Okay, had some good beasts. We had Greg Beekert at linebacker. Man, we Greg Beekert is Robert Spillane back in the early 2000s. That just put it like that. Greg Beekert is one of the best linebackers we ever had. Okay, Robert Spillane is like a Greg Beekert. Okay, we had a good defense, bro. Okay, but Prime, it would have been over, bro. Where you gonna throw? Who you gonna throw it to? You ain't going down the field on neither person. Both of our guys are first ballot. You could probably say, Mount Rushmore DBs who both had wide receiver hands. So if you throw something up to them, you know Woody's picking it off, and Prime's picking it off. Where are you throwing it to? You're not. It would have been over. Okay, which is why the Chargers blocked it up. What's going on? No Raider guy. What's going on, man? Brent Polladine out there in Carlisle, England. Let's go, man. We're getting ready for this. Hope you guys are getting ready, man, because we're getting ready to have training camp pretty soon. You guys, it's going to be good. Okay. I know Raider guy driving and listening. You already know. Okay. What's happening with y'all? Justin Saw, what's going on? Okay. We know it's a little early, but hey, Friday at the pool, bruh. Friday at the pool. Okay. Yeah. You can see what's going on over there in the background, way over there. Okay. Like I said, it is out here cooking out here. January Sports. Okay, booty bang. Deion really gave the Raiders his blessings to draft his son. That's amazing. He did. But he said he didn't want us to, lose that many games to get his Shador, because he knows Shador's going high. It's going to be the same situation with all these quarterbacks, bro. If you're not in the top 3, you're not getting them unless you're willing to wheel and deal. And Tom Telesco's not a wheeler and dealer, bro. This is a dude that plays bingo with his grandmother when he goes to the casino. He's at the bingo game. Okay, he's not on no higher stakes table doing anything. So Prime just said he didn't want us to be in a position where we're losing all these games, to even put us in position for that to occur. But if it was to happen, he very much would like it. Because he sees what's popping. He actually sees the leadership. He sees, administration. He mentioned that. He mentioned the coach. He mentioned the president. He mentioned the facility. He mentioned the stadium. He hadn't been there, So he's there. He's in Vegas, and he's doing the I'm Deion Sanders routine, checking everything out. So, yeah, man. But he's always been a fan of the Raiders, bro, even though people didn't want to believe it. But, hey, man, I don't need to tell you. Listen to him talk. He'll tell you himself. Okay, Big L, man. Yeah, man, should be doobies out. We got a couple of them out here, dog. Got a couple. Okay, really can't wait to see you at the Steeler game. Yeah, it's going down. Steeler game's guaranteed, bro. That's in the books. That's in the books, bro. Everything else is still, I haven't been solidified yet, but I'm working on those. But that Steeler game is mandatory. I mean, I got to do that. That's my era, dog. That's my enemy. A lot of y'all, a lot of you younger fans, y'all think that the Chiefs is the biggest rival we've ever had. The Chiefs ain't no biggest rival the Raiders ever had, man. We kicked the Chiefs ass pretty much all the damn time we've been in the league outside of these past 5 years that they won the Super Bowl. Okay, the past 3 out of 5 they won, and in regular season, but they didn't win nothing, dog. We was beating their ass, man. Pittsburgh is number 1, bro. As far as the franchise is concerned, our number 1 op is the Steelers, bro. That's number 1. Ain't no Patriots. It might be in your lifetime. It ain't no Chiefs. It might be in y'all. But for us who's been around, those of us who are walking around with 3 Lombardi trophies and 3 rings, the Steelers are op number 1. They are public enemy number 1, and we're going to continue to say that. Because we should have won more Super Bowls, but we didn't because they won. Every time they win a Super Bowl, they beat us in the AFC Championship game. They won 4 Super Bowls. We lost them 4 times in the AFC Championship game. That's 4 Super Bowls. So that's what it is, man. We haven't played the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game not one time. Because they're in our division. Okay? What's going on, Matthew Kano in the house? What's going on, man? What's happening? But yeah, man, I'm very excited about what we're looking at this season, man. I'm very concerned about the quarterback situation. Concerned about it, and I don't know how it's going to pan out. But I'm telling you right now, it looks like AOC is the guy that Davante wants to be the quarterback, because he said that. Somebody has to know when the bullets are flying what to do, and it doesn't seem like it's your boy Minshew, bro. It just doesn't seem like it. Okay, so Garoppolo, no Davante Adams, man. He said, hey, friend's cool guy, but he don't know how to throw the football to me, man. So that's not gonna work. All right. So like I said, man, we don't have to go long. I just wanted to just come in and say a few things, man. Like I said, man, we out here poolside. We're out here chilling, nice little overcast day. And I'll holler at y'all a little later, man, unless you guys got any more questions. Hey, Shaq, Shashur and Silo going to be in next year's draft. Yep. I think both of them will be. Shiloh definitely, because I think he redshirted 1 year, coming to a team that he's going to be a coach of. That remains to be seen. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Deion's going to stay in Colorado for the unforeseeable future. But he definitely does not mind that happening. But do I think it's going to happen? No. No, I'm tired of me getting my expectations up to think that we're going to draft a top quarterback when we're never in that position to draft a quarterback. Okay, we didn't do it with C.J. Stroud. It's just like guys are scared. We got scary GMs. They don't want to do anything. And when it came to C.J. Stroud, Dave Ziegler was scared. And then the same thing, what happened with Tom Telesco when it came to getting Jalen Daniels, he was scared. So, I mean, when you got scary ass people, expect scary results. Okay? All right, so what else, man? Just letting y'all know. As y'all can see. Of course, there's things out here, but there was more earlier. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, man. Go ahead and get some lunch, and holler at you guys a little bit later, man. Hope you guys having a good Friday, and chop it up with you guys, man. Uncle Shaq always got your back. Matthew Shaq.